Hey guys, welcome back to Grubbin' the Gilmore Way. Today we will be making Luke's special omelet, so let's get started. So I'm gonna get our pan heating up, so it says to do that for about a minute, and then I'm going to crack the eggs and get those whisked up. It said to do those until they are frothy. I'm a little bit interested to see how this recipe turns out. I am not awesome at eggs unless they are scrambled. When it comes to omelets, over easy, anything other than scrambled, basically, I'm not great. We also season our eggs with salt and pepper, so we will get that in there. It says to whisk the eggs until they're frothy, and then here in just a second I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter to the pan to let that get melting. It actually calls for 2 tablespoons of butter divided, and so we use the rest of it at the end to top the eggs, because what better to have in there than butter, and more butter. I went ahead and I already cut up our tomato, and we've also got Swiss cheese to add into it, and then on top we're going to add bacon and oregano. It technically called for fresh oregano, but I couldn't find any at the store, so we're just using the dried oregano that I already have. So next it said that as soon as the butter starts to foam, go ahead and add the egg, and then it says to agitate it with a wooden spoon, so I'm getting that going, and it said to shake the pan with the other hand, so we'll see. The wooden spoon that I'm using is actually one that I made, and I have a few more that are made out of olive wood. This one is out of white oak, so if you are interested in a wooden spoon, let me know, send me a message, and I can get you one of those. Okay, so we are looking for there to be no more liquid in the egg, which is getting here soon. And then as soon as we do that, we're going to even the egg out. It said to shake the pan to even it out, so I've settled it. I'm trying to get the eggs all together because I feel like if I don't, then it's all going to just be separate like a scrambled egg. Then it tells me to move to a silicone spatula and release one side of the omelet and flip it. We'll see. There's no more. So it said tilt, release that. Okay, a little bit there. Then it said to add the tomato and the Swiss cheese. I'm not going to add all the tomato because it's not my favorite, but I am adding all the cheese. And then it said to continue rolling until it is all the way over. This is totally a scramble. This is not an omelet. How do people do this? Oh goodness. I'm gonna let it sit there while the cheese melts a little bit. Maybe this is kind of an omelet. Okay. And then last thing that I'm gonna do is top it with some of my crumbled bacon. I went ahead and I baked that earlier just because it is much less intensive than having to sit there and fry it and watch it and everything like that. So I just baked it in the oven and I topped it with some oregano. Guys, this totally does not look like an omelet. It looks more like a scramble, but I feel like for my first omelet, I did okay. Okay, we've got our finished omelet. It is definitely not pretty, but let's see how we did taste-wise. Not too shabby, actually. I think Lorelai and Rory would approve. Thanks, guys.